Page 163. As a result, drains get choked and the water spills on the roads. During heavy rains, it might even create a flood-like situation. There is a lot of harm that too much use of plastics can do. What can we do to minimize overuse of plastics and deal with garbage? 1. We make a minimum use of plastic bags. We reuse the bags whenever it is possible to do so without any adverse effects. 2. We insist shopkeepers use paper bags. We carry a cloth or a jute bag when we go out for shopping. 3. We do not use plastic bags to store eatables. 4. We do not throw plastic bags here and there after use. 5. We never burn plastic bags and other plastic items. 6. We do not put garbage in plastic bags and throw it away. 7. We use vermicomposting at home and deal with our kitchen waste usefully. Eight. We recycle paper. 9. We use both sides of the paper to write. We use a slate for rough work. We use blank sheets of paper left in our notebooks for rough work. 10. We make our family, friends, and others to follow proper practices for disposing different kinds of wastes. Think about some more ways to minimize overuse of plastics and discuss. The most important point to know and think about is that more garbage we generate, more difficult it will be to get rid of it. Keywords: waste, garbage, landfill, compost, vermicomposting, recycling. Here Bujo and Paheli suggesting let us refuse plastic. Summary: landfill is an area where the garbage collected from a city or town is dumped. The area is later converted into a park. Converting plant and animal waste, including that from kitchen, into manure is called composting. Page 164. The method of making compost from kitchen garbage using red worms is called vermicomposting. Paper can be recycled to get useful products. Plastics cannot be converted into less harmful substances by the process of composting. We need to generate less waste and find ways of dealing with the increasing amount of garbage in our surroundings. Exercises 1A. Which kind of garbage is not converted into compost by the redworms? B. Have you seen any other organism besides redworms in your pit? If yes, try to find out their names. Draw pictures of these. 2. Discuss. A. Is garbage disposal the responsibility only of the government? B. Is it possible to reduce the problems relating to disposal of garbage? 3A. What do you do with the leftover food at home? B. If you and your friends are given the choice of eating in a plastic plate or a banana leaf platter at a party, which one would you prefer and why? 4A. Collect pieces of different kinds of paper. Find out which of these can be recycled. B. With the help of a lens, look at the pieces of paper you collected for the last question. Do you see any difference in the material of recycled paper and a new sheet of paper? 5A. Collect different kinds of packaging material. What was the purpose for which each one was used? Discuss in groups. B. Give an example in which packaging could have been reduced. C. Write a story on how packaging increases the amount of garbage. Six. Do you think it is better use compost instead of chemical fertilizers? Why? Activity for dealing with garbage. 1. Collect old and discarded objects and material like glass bottles, plastic bottles, coconut husk, wool, bed sheets, greeting cards, and any other thing. Can you make something useful out of these instead of throwing them? Try. 2. Prepare a detailed project report on compost making activity you did in school. Page 165. A matter of concern. In autumn, lots of leaves are burnt in cities like Delhi. Some of the gases produced by burning leaves are similar to the gases released by the vehicles moving on the roads. Instead of burning, if we make compost from these leaves, we can reduce the use of chemical fertilizers. The green areas which should have fresh air actually become full of harmful gases due to burning of leaves. If you find anyone is burning the leaves, bring it to notice of municipal authorities or write to newspapers about it. Generate social pressure against burning of leaves. Ensure that fallen leaves are not burnt but used for making compost. Write to the tree authority of your city or state to declare burning of leaves as an offense. Chapter 16, which is the last chapter of this book, ends here.